What you're about to hear could be the most important podcast ever created. But probably not. Welcome. It's the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
For the morning hot tub.
Yeah.
Hot.
Hot.
And Rush, where were you?
That was not good. Well, first of all, you started singing the morning hot tub, which doesn't work on the
that's true,
podcast.
yeah.
It was just a mess from the
we
beginning.
We are the morning hot tub.
Yeah.
So it's
Sometimes we are.
All right, the
denying
Hot
it.
Tub Podcast.
from the top. Mahler.
This, but
What's
Mahler,
going on
you
here?
have no rhythm.
No.
Mahler.
I was there. I could have done it. Go again. I'll chime in.
Okay.
Mahler.
Rush.
Jenni.
And Brady.
Oh, that was so bad.
It's the Hot Tub Podcast.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is. I mean, that's strong.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Do it again.
Which one of us, I know Brady sings a lot of intros on our show,
Yeah.
but which one of us is most musically inclined? Because I can't sing, I'm tone deaf, I can't
You have
keep
no
a beat.
rhythm?
Right.
I'm out. What,
Rush
out
has
of the
a good
three of
voice.
you?
Me, I'm a great singer.
Yeah.
Jenni,
Well-
you were officially in a band, though.
Oh, that's true.
That's
I did
true.
have a
You
hit
did
single.
A song, yeah.
Maybe not a hit, but it was a single.
It was a single.
Can you actually sing, though? Like when you're at home and you belt
I can
something
carry
out?
a tune, but
You
I
can.
am not nearly as good as I thought I was at 10 years
Wow.
old.
Jenni thinks she's great.
I don't. I remember at 10 I thought I was
I'm
Mariah
a great
Carey.
singer.
Like, I
yes,
really
you did.
did.
And so what tune do you think you can carry best?
Oh, God, what can't I? We don't have enough time to get into it.
Now, I know you do the goofy intros. Can
Sure.
you actually carry a tune?
I think I'm okay. I'm tone like I can't sing. I have no actual talent, but I think I have a little bit of rhythm.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah,
like I played
it
drums
helps.
growing up, and I think I understand music. But
Okay.
can
Yeah.
I actually sing? No.
He's
not
got rhythm. Who can ask for anything more? That's what you're looking for, huh?
You know, in 2024, we got to get Rush in a local production of some
Yes.
sort here in the
Absolutely,
city.
yeah.
Oh, my God.
yeah.
Would you
Yeah.
do it?
Oh, of course I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I mean, if the numbers were right.
Oh my God.
And he didn't have to go to one rehearsal.
Right. I will not rehearse, and I have to be paid an extraordinary amount of money.
Here's Rush and Sweeney Todd.
Love it.
He'll play the tree.
Yeah.
Is there a tree in Sweeney
No,
Todd?
there could be. There is now.
All right, as we get into the Hot Tub Podcast, we want to mention, by request, sadly, we lost Matthew Perry a little while ago. And Rush and I, many years ago, what do you want to say, 20 years ago?
I'm going to say 20 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, we did an interview with him, and people wanted to hear the full interview. We played a little segment on the show, but
Yeah.
people wanted to hear the whole thing. So you'll hear a very young Mahler and Rush
Yeah.
interviewing Matthew Perry, and it's very nice. He talks fondly of his favorite hockey team, and of course about the end of Friends as well. So that's coming up at the end of the Hot Tub Podcast.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
Filming on the upcoming NBC reality TV show Ultimate Slip and Slide. Well, it's been halted because of an explosive diarrhea outbreak on the
Oh,
set.
Yeah, this is the thing that you and Brady really wanted to
Yeah.
get involved in.
right.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you guys apply?
No.
Yes, we did.
Oh, we did? You
Yeah.
did do it? Oh,
I
thank
applied
you.
for us. Yeah.
You didn't get
Yeah.
in.
No, we didn't get
Shame.
it.
I
Don't you
guess.
wish you were there now?
Right. Yeah.
Well, over 40 crew members recently became ill while filming on a remote ranch in California. The website says some crew members collapsed while others were seen running into porta potties.
Oh my God.
A crew member has tested positive for a parasite that causes diarrhea. The show is set to premiere on August 8th, so we definitely didn't get in, Brady.
So they're not
No.
going to show that episode,
I
are
would
they?
imagine not.
oh, I kind of hope they do.
I kind of want that to
Kinda
be
will,
like
though, won't they?
Yeah, that should be
They
the
have
pilot.
to.
Man, you're gonna get some eyes on that
Right?
episode.
I think you don't mention that.
Well, they don't have to show them, actually, but running to the porta potties is very
Yeah.
funny.
I mean, the thing is, let's be honest. Like, you're not going to see most of the crew on
Yeah.
camera anyway.
Yeah.
And I think it's just something you don't want to mention.
But of
You
all
know.
the sets on all the TV
It's
shows,
the worst one.
one with a giant slip and slide, it's not ideal.
It's not.
But it's going to bring in viewership. Like I
think
think,
it
if,
probably
I think
is,
if they leave it in, they'll have more on their premiere night than they would if it was just a regular
Absolutely.
episode.
That's true.
I
Yeah.
agree if they make jokes about it and stuff.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Uh-huh.
I mean, but how does somebody get like a parasite like this and then, like, where do you get that? How does that start? Anybody doctors in the room?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just a bug, isn't it?
It's just, I guess.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of the time they come from water.
Yeah.
So
Okay. That's true.
Did they not know before, like they were like when they were climbing to the top of this thing?
Right.
Did they not feel their stomach gurgling?
Apparently,
and know
yeah.
That,
But they just collapse and then
yeah,
go to the bathroom.
I mean, sometimes I
those
guess
they
it could,
collapsed when they were going down, right?
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought they were going down the slide.
No,
these
this
are
is
just
all
crew members.
members.
This is not contestants.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. It's not going to be
Oh,
on
I
camera.
thought it was a. Oh,
No.
Okay, yeah. No, now I see what you're saying. You're thinking.
No.
Okay.
This is what I'm like. Leave it. There's nothing to leave in. It's crew members
Right.
behind the scenes. They just thought they'd bring it up, and this is a story only because of what the show is.
But
Okay,
this
so
isn't
it's promoting
just-
the show.
Absolutely.
It's not just a couple crew members, 40,
40.
crew
Yeah.
members, guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
And like collapsed.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
And if you're that sick, like somebody else is doing cleanup, you know, like you're not the one cleaning up.
Sure. No, I get that.
Yeah, I guess
Like-
so, yeah.
But it didn't. If there was nothing
Yeah,
wrong,
but
and
nothing's-
they all went to the bathroom 40 times that day,
Yeah.
spread out over the course of the
Yeah.
day, there's still somebody else cleaning.
People
Oh, no,
have
but I
this
feel
idea
like-
that there was just this mess all over, and I'm
That's what I
sure this
feel
is
like
not
happened.
the case.
Yeah.
It's because you know it's on a slip and slide show.
that's
It would be
probably
like
it.
if this happened, if there was an outbreak of explosive diarrhea on The Price is Right.
Yeah.
This does not mean Plinko and the big wheel are covered. It means people got sick.
That's it.
And that's the thing. And if there's that, people like this isn't a matter of okay, well I guess we'll have to watch that Price is Right episode. Well, you won't know.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I
Okay.
was under the impression that somebody went down the slide,
Right.
and that was happening.
No. So it's
Oh.
all just crew
Okay,
members.
so let me ask you that. Then.
Yeah.
If somebody had gone down the slide and that was happening,
Yeah.
would they leave that in the show?
Yes.
I think you do. I think you have to.
Although, you know, that's so humiliating for the people that are going through
Well, yeah,
it.
but it is. Also, you don't want to go next.
No.
Oh, that's true.
Well, like imagine it was you and you're like waiting for your episode, and your episode is
No,
you
would
having
know.
diarrhea.
I love the idea that you'd be watching this thinking, I wonder if it, like, you would know that's what would air. Like, that's
no,
not something
you
you would have
can't.
forgotten.
But you would have
Yeah.
signed enough that they could probably include
Probably.
that.
For
Absolutely.
sure.
Yeah, but
I
that's
think,
just
yeah.
cruel.
Yeah, it
Talk
is
about
mean.
your most vulnerable moments.
But I think that happened on one season of Survivor back in the day.
Yeah.
One of them was really sick and had to go to the bathroom a lot.
Yeah.
And I think they didn't show them doing
Right.
But
it.
they
Sure.
left everything in and
Yeah,
embarrassed them.
like
Yes.
they were
Yeah.
saying, "Oh my God, I got to go again," and they showed them running out to the field
Yeah,
again.
it's different if you're going down a water slide and there's a trail behind
Yep.
you.
Yeah.
You
It
know,
really
like
is.
and you
that's-
can see it.
That's a different sight.
It really is.
So at that point, do you lawyer up and try to get it removed from the show before it even airs?
No.
I mean, that's your
I don't
moment,
know.
right?
Like,
Depends
wait-
on how bad it is.
Or did you win the competition? Right? Like if you won the episode, you're certainly not going to sue them.
Right.
I don't
Right?
think you're winning the
And
episode.
when you say it depends how bad it is, there's no way it's not bad. Like it's bad.
Yes.
gonna be bad.
But I just mean how much, like for how long, you
too
know.
much, too long.
Too long. Gotcha.
That's right. Yeah.
Any amount
Yeah, exactly.
is too much, too long.
Fair enough.
No.
And you'd swear on the way down.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Son of a...
Yeah.
Or would you just say the S word?
Or maybe that's the strategy. Maybe you say some of the worst things possible
Right.
so they can't use that
Oh,
moment.
they'll
on the
just
show.
bleep it.
Bleep you.
Yeah, I guess.
So now you're bleeped and you're bleeping everywhere.
Yeah. That's actually probably better for them if they can
Usually,
bleep you.
when you finish, they always have the the girls there with the microphone ready for the interview.
Oh, God. Not this time.
How was it?
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady. Find the gang on their socials. Follow at Mahler, at One True Rush, at Hot Flash Jenny, and at Brady Jones Radio.
Crime news is always a little more fun this time of year because of, criminals in costumes. You know, we always hear we get a better story. Well, a guy in, of course, Florida was arrested on Sunday while dressed as a banana. He's a student at the University of Miami, but it
Been
happened
there.
in Key West. Someone flagged down a cop and said a man in a banana costume was peeing on the side of a building. So the banana turned out to be 20-year-old Kyle Mortimer, and the dumbest part is he was right across the street from a row of porta potties. So he was peeing
yeah, that's
there
on
when
you,
he
man.
didn't
Yeah,
need
but it's
to.
tough
yeah.
to actually get in there in the banana costume.
That's true.
So
It must have been a long pee because he was still going when the cops walked up to him. Then Kyle took off and started running in a zigzag pattern like Mahler would to get away from a bear
That's right,
to
yes.
make it harder to catch him.
Yeah.
Another cop managed to grab him by the peel, apparently. Kyle twisted away, but they eventually got him into custody. He's facing charges, of course, for all the things.
imagine
but,
he would have been slippery.
And he was still in his... Oh, God. was still in his banana costume when they took his mugshot.
Nice.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, of course.
They
Yeah.
wanted the viral moment, right?
Well, he really tried to split, but they got him.
Oh,
God.
that was good. Yeah.
And he was peeing. Rush, what's better than one banana?
2 bananas.
2 bananas.
That's right.
Yeah, there you go.
And when
you
was this? He
can't-
said this was on Sunday?
This
Yeah,
past
Sunday.
weekend.
Sunday.
Why? Oh,
But
banana
Sunday
split.
with the Sunday.
That was a
Okay.
stretch.
A lot of a stretch, yeah. Oh,
Oh,
I
well.
can't think of any banana puns.
Well, we've already had a bunch.
Hey!
So.
Let's give Rush a hand.
Hey, that was low-hanging fruit. Come on.
That's all right.
That's all
That's
right.
fine.
Not bad.
Sure.
All right.
All right.
We'll leave it on that.
We could
There's
dole
more?
out some more.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Thanks, Chiquita.
Wow.
Stop monkeying around.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know,
God,
No.
guys.
Is that a
we
stretch? Is
we
that
should
too
have been
much?
out 3 jokes
Okay.
ago.
Yeah, this is turning into a banana republic.
Oh, my God. No.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
It's Halloween week. We're having a lot of fun doing a lot of goofy things. And Brady, would you like to describe what you've set up for today?
Where do I begin? Let's
Yeah.
get spooky, guys.
Okay, sure.
Oh, God.
Are you guys in like you're okay with that? In particular, Rush and Jenny, because you guys have no idea what's about to
No,
happen.
no, not a clue.
Mahler does.
Well, I sort of do. Yeah, I mean, you've been leading the way on this one, and so I'm sort of half in the light, half
Yeah.
in the
I
dark.
hate this because every year you guys scare me some way,
Okay.
somehow.
Well, in the past, we've had creepy clowns
Yeah.
stand in the studio and stare at you for hours on end.
Do not
We've
make me
had,
get in a coffin.
Dolls. Oh, yeah, you had to get
Yeah,
into a
you had
coffin
to
one
get in a
time.
I
coffin.
know.
Yeah.
Don't make
That
me
was
do it
fun.
again.
It's
No, it
It's
wasn't.
nothing,
Yeah.
it's nothing like that. I think
Okay.
it's pretty simple.
Pumpkin carving contest?
No, not quite a pumpkin
doing that.
contest. Okay, we're just gonna get our video guy to go in the room with you
God.
guys, and I'd like to introduce you
here
guys
we
as
go.
well to my
look.
friend Daryl. So Daryl, if you'd like to go in,
What is happening?
Daryl's gonna come in and say hi to you. So this
Okay,
is
sure.
my buddy Daryl.
He's got something.
Yeah,
No.
Daryl's got a little
No,
a little
Daryl.
gift.
Hi,
Oh, good.
Daryl.
Hey.
What have you got in
jeez.
there? Don't.
Don't what? Don't what?
If it is a spider or something creepy or a snake,
Huh?
I will walk out.
Why don't you look?
You've held a snake before.
And
on
I
the
hate
show.
it, and it gives me nightmares to
Wow.
this day. I'm
All right.
moving away.
All right, so Brady, well, Daryl, why don't you go over to that microphone there between Rush and Jenny? I don't know how comfortable you'll feel on the air. Now, we should explain, Brady is a super fan of the show.
Yeah, big fan of the show. Son's
Thanks,
actually here as
Daryl.
well, and they live about an hour away. Made the trip here to
Oh, my goodness.
to help us celebrate Halloween, guys, and he brought some friends of
So
his.
pull that microphone up towards your
Yeah,
mouth there,
yeah,
Daryl.
sure.
Like, lift it right up. Yeah, there you
There we
go.
go, good.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Good.
Oh,
Thank you
great.
for being
good.
here. Can you tell Rush and Jenny what you do for a living?
I do pest control.
Oh,
No.
good.
Yep.
No.
Okay. And so you collect things?
No, certain ones, yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Not
certain
the ones
pests.
that are
Okay. So what do you have first to show everybody in the
I
studio
have
here?
some cockroaches.
No.
Oh, cockroaches!
No.
Why are you opening that?
And
No.
the cockroaches can come out of the case.
Jenny,
Yeah.
you have to go closer to your
Don't want
computer. You have to,
I don't
you have
want
to move. You can't
Oh,
find
too bad.
them?
Can't find
Oh,
them.
no.
That's not
worth
good.
a try.
That's not good if you
No,
can't
where
find
are
them.
they?
Oh my God!
Oh.
Oh, good.
No.
Good. You found one.
Oh,
No. No.
do you want to put it in your hand,
No.
Jenny?
No. No.
Yeah.
I'm good. No.
No.
Oh, and it's moving. Ew, look at the crawl.
Yeah.
Ew, they crawl so
Wha-
weird.
Why are we leaving their home open?
Why are you doing
We
that,
should-
Brady?
We should close it.
Oh,
Rush,
my
would you like to
God.
hold the cockroach?
Not really.
No?
No.
Oh,
Well,
come
thanks
on.
for coming in, Daryl. It's been fun. Take care.
Drive safely home.
Man.
You didn't even want to hold that.
Absolutely not. Are you
No.
nuts?
Probably about
No.
100 in here.
No, really?
Yeah.
And you had that hard of a time finding one.
Yeah, they hide.
Oh.
They do hide, yeah.
In that
terrifying.
small plastic container, Ryan, can you go over with the video camera? That thing has 100 cockroaches in it?
I have them in a bigger thing at home, but I just.
Oh.
Oh
I
my
have
Just
a
grab
like
a
my
bunch,
breathing
sure. Yeah.
changes when this stuff
Oh,
happens.
now there's only 82 in there. That's weird. Uh-oh.
Shut up.
All right,
Rush.
so what's the next thing you have
Oh,
in
you mean-
your...
Yeah,
No,
let's
there's
set
not
this up.
another.
there's
No, we don't
more.
need this to sink in.
Yeah.
We're good.
No.
We don't need any more.
No, let's get it. Let's take us up just one more notch.
I hate that you started with that because now I don't know.
Well, what's
Yes.
worse than cockroaches?
Yeah.
Spiders
Oh.
Oh,
or snakes.
well, that's fitting.
No.
Okay, Jenny, what's that?
What
Oh.
is it?
It is a pink-footed Goliath bird-eating tarantula.
Oh my God.
It's a tarantula.
It's a
yeah.
tarantula.
Now, you didn't find that in somebody's house. You
No,
just
of
collect these.
Yeah,
okay.
so that's not a spider, it's a tarantula. So Jenny will play with it.
Absolutely not.
Will
no.
you put it on your hand?
Oh my God, it is a tarantula.
It is.
You want to see it?
No.
Closer?
No.
No?
Jenny, what if it just goes on your leg?
No.
It'll just sit there, and then
Are
he'll take
you
it off.
wild?
What
no.
if we put it on your hand and you look away?
No.
$20.
No.
$50 for your
No.
favorite charity.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah.
Maybe
Don't
if you
do
kiss
that.
it, it'll turn into a prince.
Shut up, Rush.
You're gonna do it for the show or no? You don't have to by any stretch of the imagination.
Sure. Yeah, she says she will.
$50 to a charity?
Yeah.
Any charity you want.
And I don't have to look at it.
No,
I
you
can't even
don't.
think about it. I can't.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're
Sure.
an A.
You got
These
this,
guys
Jenny.
get
You
to
got
about
this.
12 inches.
They're 12 inches?
That's how big they get.
They
Can
can
you
be,
isolate
yeah.
that clip, please?
I sounded terrified.
Yeah, you did.
You did. You really did. And rightfully so. I mean,
Sorry,
Oh
Derek.
my God.
I think
Oh my
you're warming
God.
to the idea.
yeah.
Are you gonna do it?
Sure.
I'll do
50
it.
bucks. You got this.
I don't want it to touch my clothes or anything because then they're always going to be spider clothes.
They will be.
You know? Oh my God.
You
I
got
can't look
this.
at
You
it
got
first. I
this.
can't. I don't think I can do it actually.
Ryan,
think
you
I
want to
can do
get
it.
close to this with the
It's
camera?
not going to crawl on me. Will it just sit
Well.
there? No, look at it moving.
Jenny, you got this.
Maybe he has a happy spider voice.
Just right on
Oh,
your.
hello, Jenny. If you don't mind,
right.
I
I'm
need to-
going to
I
go
just-
for a
can I
walk
look at
on
it?
your hand.
Oh my God. I'm going to barf. Okay.
Oh my
You
God.
can't do. It's okay if you can.
You got this, Jenny. Come on.
Will it sense that I'm afraid of it?
Possibly.
Possibly.
That's not the right
Can it
answer.
bite me?
You
Will
know
it
what?
bite me?
I appreciate Daryl's honesty.
Me too.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Will it bite me? You guys better give me this. Just 1 second. Like
Yeah, yeah.
1
Yeah,
second.
Yeah.
But don't
One
panic.
second.
don't
Don't do
panic or
anything,
it'll
yeah.
fly out
I
of
won't.
your hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get in your hair.
Yeah. It'll
You
get
don't
your
want-
Oh my
hair.
God. Hang on. I need to tell you
And
when
it's
to go.
very hard to watch tarantula
Let's just
off
give,
your
I'll give you
hair.
the go. I'll give you the go. And then 1 second.
Are you
1
peeing?
second.
Are you peeing a little
Oh
right
my
now?
God. I don't
You got
even.
this,
I can't.
Jenny.
I
You got
can't.
this. You got
Okay,
this.
sit still. Sit still. Sit still. Okay, go. Ah! Ah! Okay.
Oh,
my
you're
God.
doing so well.
Oh my
you're
God.
doing
Where
great.
is it? Is it on me?
No, not
No.
yet.
Oh,
No.
just
It's
do
going.
it.
It's going.
do
Hang
it.
on.
All right.
Yeah, it's like you shook its little hand.
Oh my God. I'm
was
sorry. Did I
friendly.
hurt it?
No.
No? Okay. It looks scared.
Yeah, I think like one little
One little
fingernail
thingy. Oh,
went
I
on
felt
you.
it. I felt
That's good.
it.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
something.
All right,
Anyway,
Kate,
thanks again for coming in, Daryl.
That was good.
All the best.
We have one more round.
One
guys.
more.
We have one more
Why?
thing. One more thing. But
No.
Jenny, this one isn't necessarily for you.
Oh, thank God. All right.
Oh yeah, we got Rush something.
We got Rush. Hey,
Oh,
Rush.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
What do you hate more than anything in the world?
Bed bugs. But
Hey,
you
Rush.
don't have those. Oh, don't have those. You can't bring them in here.
Rush, you want to hold a bed bug?
Nope.
Oh my God.
Rush,
This
you wanna
feels.
hold a
Oh my
bed?
God.
That's
This is
scary.
great. No.
We have an actual bed bug.
Rush.
Yeah.
What does that look like?
No, it's a bed bug. That's what it is.
Oh,
That
you're
looks
so
like-
uncomfortable right now.
That's like hell in a glass jar. That's what
I'm
that
good.
is.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, they are little.
Very
I've never
little.
seen one.
Yeah.
So we've put
they look so
about a dozen
harmless.
of them in the studio right now.
We have to find them. All right.
You have 10 seconds. Find a bed bug.
Oh, I can't believe.
Oh,
Man.
wow. So,
Wow.
Daryl, come over to the microphone again. Oh, no, just pop over to the microphone there. So, bed bugs, we have to ask, are they like everywhere all over the city right now? Are they controlled? What's the situation with the bed bugs?
They're in sections.
Get-
of the
get
city.
close to that
Yeah, they're in
microphone.
sections of the city.
Yeah? Okay.
They won't.
Are they spreading as bad as the media is saying they're spreading?
Not so much.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a little.
I
Okay.
like that. This is
We're
good.
We're hyped up.
Okay.
Yeah, why are you bringing it to me? I don't want it.
Brady put it right in front of Rush.
No, he spent the night in my truck, so he was frozen last night.
Oh.
But you warm him up, and
That's
And they
it.
come back to life?
No, they will. They can. What is it? Live for a year without eating.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yep. No, thank you. That's a hard no from me there.
It's pretty hard to rattle Rush.
It is. I know.
He
I
is
love
not
this.
like, how sweaty are you right now?
As long as he stays in there, I'm fine.
Okay.
Do you know that for this whole segment, Brady had to text your wife and say, "Will this be okay?"
Absolutely.
I texted her this morning telling her, don't worry, no Rushes will be assigned or will be harmed during this segment. Everything is okay.
Excellent. Good.
Well, thank you, Daryl.
Oh, that was
you're welcome.
so
That
fun.
was awesome, and
Yeah.
thanks for listening to the show and appreciate bringing in all these things.
Yes.
no problem.
Things.
No.
Jenny, you're freaked out that anybody walking around you right now is freaking you out.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's always something around the corner.
Brady, Jenny just scolded Brady like it was Rory.
Yeah. Man.
No.
I knew were you coming to scare me? You were. You were
Maybe.
coming to say boo or something. And I just saw you from the corner. No, Brady.
No.
You
No.
get back to your
Yes,
studio.
Behave yourself.
All right, well, thanks, Daryl.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
so
You're
much.
welcome, guys.
Thanks.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
If you've got this many decorations in your yard, you're definitely a Halloween nut, right?
Okay.
Well, a guy in Raleigh, North Carolina says someone stole $3,000 worth of Halloween stuff from his yard in the middle of the night.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
He goes all out every year and has so many decorations. An average person might not even know the stuff was missing, but he knew. They stole an animatronic circus clown decoration, a custom-made Pennywise statue, 2 other killer clowns, and Jason from Friday the 13th.
Okay.
A few neighbors also had decorations missing from their yards, and it's dumb because a lot of it was unique stuff you can't sell online without being caught. So the good news is there was an update over the weekend, and all but one of his decorations have been returned.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, he says his neighbors helped locate them. Last I heard, the only thing still missing was Jason. Not clear who took it or if they'll face charges. or
Jason
how they got
moved
them
himself.
back.
Yeah,
Oh,
ooh, maybe Jason was the one that did this.
Yeah. It's kind of dumb because if that's in your neighborhood, they're gonna know it was
Well,
you.
that's
Yeah.
it.
You know?
Exactly. And no wonder they returned it.
Yeah.
I think they probably, it was an afterthought,
Sure.
obviously.
Yeah,
but-
or it's just kids.
So not
Yeah.
much of a story.
What do you mean?
Well, everything was stolen and then brought back.
Well, that's the good news. Usually
Yeah.
it's never
That's a
returned.
good little twist.
I guess it's a good little
Yeah.
twist. Or, didn't need to be reported. I mean, it depends how you look at it, right?
Why don't you give us 2 or 3 minutes on something then?
Oh,
Go
okay,
ahead.
all right, yeah, go ahead.
Am I a news director? Never pretended to be.
News director is a stretch. Yeah, we all know that.
Do you have that actual title, Jenny? Is that like?
Yeah, that is my actual title.
Yeah. That's
hilarious.
Again, I kind of want to put in
Hey, I didn't say
brackets
that's
after-
hilarious.
Kind of.
Can it be funny news director?
Yeah, that's a good
good.
one. Oh, I like that.
Why don't you get that changed
Humor.
in your contract?
Sure.
I should. The
You should
humor
just
director.
be Jenny, bringer of news.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
And then in brackets, kind of a stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But capitalized, all of it.
Yeah. And in your contract, a picture of you with a T-shirt saying, "If you want news, don't look at this girl," with 2 thumbs pointing at you. 2 thumbs there.
Oh, I need that shirt.
Yeah, this is good. I like it.
We're totally going to renegotiate your contract. This is great.
Yeah.
Make sure-
No more
love
money
it.
or anything. Just that.
Yeah,
That's all.
Just the title
No,
alone.
I'll
yeah.
take it.
No, I'll be happy when all these Halloween decorations go away. I know I'm bah humbug and I love Christmas and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
yeah.
I just find all the skeletons and
We
it's all
actually got into it
junky.
this year because
I
usually
love
our
it.
street, further down our street, there are people that are right into it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
to the level of like the people at your story that you were doing.
Yes.
Like they have a crazy house. There's music going all the time.
Yeah.
And so because of that,
You
I
got
think-
into it?
Well, their neighbors. It's just sort of. You can't be next to that house and not do anything.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the
Right.
neighbors then did something, and it
Okay.
sort of trickled down to the point that
What do the Rushes have?
we have an inflatable thingy, and we've got
What?
some skeletons and stuff like this. It's good.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. For years on this
What?
show, we have said that inflatable things a little bit trashy, and
Yeah.
now you go and have an inflatable
I like this guy.
Did it?
Wow.
You're
I
the
like-
first inflatabler
I like
on
this
the
guy.
show.
He's a happy ghost.
That's great.
I
We have
enjoy
had
him.
a
Yeah.
stance as a show on this
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
many years.
You know what? Things change.
That's crazy.
And I'm
And
very happy
people
with
change,
it.
apparently.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
again, this will come down immediately after Halloween.
And then are you going to
Yeah.
get an inflatable for Christmas? Because now you're an inflatable guy.
No, we're not doing that because
That's who you are as a person.
as I say, it sort of bleeds out. And so the thing is, it was nice because I realized that, the kids that are coming are going to be very, very excited about our entire street. They're not going to be skipping houses because all the houses look very
You're
good.
getting the inflatable nativity scene.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
happening.
yeah.
with inflatable myrrh.
Yeah.
Well, now, do you have a photo on your phone right now of the front of your house? Let's
no,
see.
I don't.
What?
No, I don't.
Oh.
Come on.
I do not
So
have.
you can't do that.
I don't
Drop
have-
that on us and not have anything
Yes.
to back it up.
I wish I did.
You
but
said you
I
like the
don't.
guy. What is it? What is
It's
the
a ghost.
He's a ghost.
happy
It's a ghost.
ghost.
He's
yeah.
I find him happy. He's got a scary
So,
face.
so how big is he?
I
Like,
think he's.
show me with your arms like
Yeah.
this.
He's probably about that wide.
Oh my
Yeah.
God!
And
Oh,
I think he's 12 feet tall.
Oh,
That's
no.
a huge
Yeah.
inflatable.
Yeah. Well, he's sort of shaped like, the
12
things you-
feet.
You find at like a used car dealership. He's sort of
Yeah.
shaped like that, but he's a ghost.
So it's like the size of
God.
those giant skeletons. Those are 12 feet.
Yeah.
It's that high.
Yeah,
An
I think so. I think
inflatable.
Do
he's
you
pretty
see
tall.
your
Yeah.
house behind it?
How's your hydro bill?
He's sort of beside it. It's again, it's just air, right? It's not
So
that.
Brady,
That is so much bigger than I
now
thought.
beside the wager wall, please, can
yeah.
we
You
now
wanna
isolate
start?
that?
Yeah. Can we now start? Things Rush said would never happen
Yes.
are happening.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is good.
Could definitely
Yeah.
do that.
No,
yeah.
this is not good for you.
No, this is
'Cause
great.
You put down people for so many years with the inflatables. Like it just was
know what
never going to
happened.
happen.
Yeah.
I
Did
can't
it was
believe
what
it.
I
did
believe
it-
I've always
no.
said I think Halloween is okay. I just don't like it for
No,
Christmas.
no,
I've had a trash
no,
it.
no, no,
no,
The
no.
inflatable
That's what I've
thing-
always said.
No, as a show, the stance was
Yeah.
always, and I was kind of on an island. I said, you know what, you do you. I don't hate the inflatables, but everybody else was always saying,
Yeah.
no, we're not doing inflatables.
Well, I don't recall that.
Yeah.
But I'll say this:
100%.
the Ghosty is pretty cool. I enjoy him.
Ghosty
Oh
is
my
a
God,
name.
Ghosty.
He
And
would
that's
have
the
a name.
worst name ever.
Well, he's a ghost.
I know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm excited to see what we're going to do at Christmas. Also, there's
Nativity
on
scene.
Amazon here, there's a giant inflatable Cupid for you for Valentine's Day.
That's fun.
That
maybe
is
you can get a
fun.
leprechaun.
Is there a
Don't think I'm going to do
leprechaun?
that.
Yeah,
No, I don't
exactly.
think. I think we'll probably stick with Halloween, and that'll be
Oh,
it.
I think the skeleton or whatever, the ghost, is a gateway.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a portal.
A portal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it could be a
it's
portal.
like a gateway drug.
Oh,
Exactly.
gateway to
Yeah.
inflatables.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see that happen.
Next thing you know, you got like a 12-foot baby Jesus inflated in
Yeah,
front of your house
exactly.
for Easter. And
Yeah.
If I was going to do anything, it would be the 12-foot baby Jesus. Absolutely.
Riding a reindeer
Yeah.
and waving.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Exactly.
Keep it like the biblical story.
Please cover
Yeah.
your entire front lawn.
Yeah.
Well,
In
we
inflatables?
need a photo this
Yeah,
week, please.
we
I
do.
will. Yeah, I'll get
Yeah.
one to you.
Of
absolutely.
Ghosty.
12 feet high. That is insane.
Is there like floodlights on the front of your house with the lit up with the ghosts? and
They're
stuff?
not. No.
Oh, well, you could go big or go home.
Yeah.
I think
gotta get
we
some
went pretty
lights.
big. I think it's 12 feet.
Yeah, but you got to get some lights so it's spotlight.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
No?
Oh, yep. Listen, I'm
Yo,
not going to
next
do that.
year.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
100% gonna do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh, I can see it. I see it, and I Googled it. Yeah, that's big.
Have you seen it? Yeah.
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 Can you send me a picture?
Yeah.
I won't be able to Google it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like it's very simple looking, but I like him.
Oh, you've changed, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've
I'm
changed.
happy that it's simple.
You know what I think? I think I've upgraded.
You know what?
Uh-oh.
He could be buttering his toast tomorrow morning.
Oh my
true.
God!
Oh,
Don't
God.
be crazy, Mahler.
You know what?
That's too much.
You know what,
It's
Molly?
possible.
Never say never.
Oh
you
my
never
God.
know what could happen.
It's hard to see how big it is. It's not up against
Go in the other
anything.
pictures. Keep
You want to
scrolling.
isolate that
keep
too?
going. Oh, that is big.
Oh, there
Wow.
we go.
Keep
Keep it going.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Impressive, right?
Uh-huh.
It is just so not like you.
No.
I can't.
You
I-
wouldn't think Russia's something that big.
No, ever or anything like this at all.
No.
I'm. You know what? I'm almost proud of you.
I'd like you to stop isolating this now.
No, keep it going.
This is great.
Can I
It's very
add to
good.
it?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, no, I've seen it, and yeah, it is something to be proud of, especially on a
know.
warm day.
I was on the fence. No, I get that because it's a seasonal
Yeah.
thing. You associate it with.
But that's why it's even more impressive because it's pretty cold this year.
Yeah.
I just,
And yet it's still quite big.
Yeah.
So you say.
and it is angry looking.
Nice.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Oh boy, here we go. These guys are going to make fun of me now because of all the spyware I download to my computer.
Oh,
what you do,
yeah,
yes.
you're very, very bad with emails.
Yes.
I'm just bad with it all.
Yeah.
And I've always been bad with it. Like even if I was like 22,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to do any of that.
You're just not good with it.
Savvy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I get it.
Like even when Rush and I started in radio, I'd say to him, "Oh, can you come over here and figure this out with the email?" And
That's
stuff?
right. Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You're
But
good-
if
but
people-
you're really good at it.
Well,
though.
I mean, I think I'm average, just
No.
like literally everybody
You've
else
helped
is.
me a lot too.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, I think the two of you,
It's true. Between the two, like, I don't know how you guys even get on your computers in the morning.
Jenny can't Google.
No.
And Mahler, like, if people are fishing in the computer world, like, you are like
With
a
the
giant
PH.
tuna.
Yeah.
You are.
Hey, something came into my inbox just the other day, and it was from a parent of my stepson's hockey league.
Yeah.
And it came in and it said spam.
Spam. I've
Yeah.
had that happen a couple
Yeah,
of
and it
times
wasn't,
too.
yeah.
And it was legit.
Yep.
So then what are you supposed to do when
Mark
you see
is not
spam?
spam.
Yeah, you mark as safe. Yeah.
But why is it coming in as spam?
Because it has probably some words in it that are typically found in spam, so it
A
flags
bunch of like letters and numbers, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
just a weird. Yeah.
But I clicked on it.
Yeah, you did. Ooh, you rolled the dice on that
Yeah,
one.
you did.
I did.
Yeah.
It's so
Because I mean,
exciting.
I still in my email box maybe once a week I get spam emails with Jenny's email address. on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
So
I don't know. I don't know
we
how to
all
stop
get-
that.
No, I know, but I
Yeah.
mean, at one point something happened.
Can I ask a really dumb question? Russian Brady will know the answer to this story, Jenny. I
That's
think
okay.
You,
No,
you
very
might
good.
want to know the answer to this. Why is it? And I have a story, by the way, we have to get to. We haven't even got there yet. But why is it that like a spam email like that will come into my inbox on my email, but on my phone, you'd never be susceptible of your phone melting down, but your computer could be taken over. You know what I mean? Like I just don't feel like the spam damages your phone the same way it does your computer.
Yeah, well-
or am I wrong on that?
It depends on what it is, what the virus is, what the phishing attack. Like, you're the phishing for sure. If you click a link and you input information or whatever, it can still get your information
Yeah,
from a phone.
like
That doesn't matter.
90% of the things that they're warning you about aren't going to give you viruses to melt down your computer.
Yeah.
That's not what they're concerned about. They're concerned about you basically being scammed. The virus thing is not. I mean, that's a worry,
Yeah.
but that's not a big worry.
Oh, it's not.
No, that's
Then why do I have all this stuff on my computer to stop all the viruses?
Well, that's the thing. You have this. That's why it's less of a worry.
But why is there something on my computer
It's-
that is
again,
a
it's-
virus thing?
Because it's also
But-
a concern, but
it's
it's
concern.
less of a concern.
Right.
It's more if they can get your identity, if they can
Yes.
access our internal systems,
Yeah.
then they can take all our data and hold our data ransom. They can
But
they can
they
impact
can't
the
do
way
that
the radio
through my
station runs.
phone, though?
They could.
They might be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't put that malware or whatever on our phones, really, right?
You do have. They.
But not to the same degree where you
We
buy
do-
a package for like $90 and put it on your computer.
no, but
Like
it-
antivirus? No,
Yeah.
no, it's different. But we also we have like Windows security. We
Through
don't really have a
Word.
big
Yes.
antivirus. That's like very 90s.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Then my computer guy's screwing me over.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's good. Like you're putting an extra deadbolt on your door.
Sure.
Is that bad? Well, no.
No.
Is it necessary? Probably
But
not.
I think now
But-
Windows has that built in.
Yeah.
It's not like the Norton antivirus
Right.
days of
Exactly.
the past where
Yeah.
you need like the disk. You know?
Well, scammers are after you.
Mm-hmm.
And a recent report found that Ryan Gosling is the most dangerous person you could search for.
oh.
Oh.
Yeah. His
Really?
name is frequently used by scammers to create malware. And the other top celebrities that are very risky right now are Emily Blunt,
Okay.
Jennifer Lopez, Zendaya, Elon Musk, and Bad Bunny.
Okay.
Oh.
Sure.
Okay.
What
Big
a group to
names.
follow
Yeah.
right there.
Right?
What?
Oh no, I search J-Lo all the time.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, they're saying, you're going to get
I
get
have
caught.
to be extra
Jennifer
careful.
Lopez, yeah. Quote, in today's culture where celebrity news and entertainment are part of many people's daily lives, people are putting speed and convenience over their online protection. Consumers need to stay vigilant and think twice before clicking.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, if I see an Emily Blunt article, I may click on it. She's cute.
I know.
she's
She is.
pretty
She's so
great, yeah.
sweet, and I love her.
Ryan Gosling, come on, Ken.
And
Right?
J-Lo keeps asking for Jenny's SIN number. And she's like, I gave it to you last week. Oh, here we go again.
Fine.
Well, you're so taken that like Gordon Ramsay follows you. If
Yeah.
it was to
I know.
spam Gordon Ramsay, you might buy into it.
If he like DM'd me on Twitter because he follows me on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yes.
By the way, is that even a brag anymore?
I
On,
still watch
Twitter
Hell's
X?
Kitchen.
No, I know, but
on
like
Twitter, is
anybody
it still-
follow because
Yeah,
half
better-
the people don't even have check marks
I know what
anymore.
you're saying. I would really appreciate a follow on Insta. If you could figure that out, that'd be great. More of a flex, I feel like.
Sure it is, yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. And same thing now that Ellen's show's gone. Ellen follows me on Twitter. What does that mean anymore?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I just want one follow on Pinterest from Ellen.
There you
That's
go.
all I'm looking
That
for.
would sound something. Sure.
My boards have been quiet recently. You know what? I actually deleted my Pinterest.
You
I
did?
I think so.
There was
yeah.
no
Still
need
pretty
for it,
big,
right?
apparently.
Oh,
We
it's
just don't
huge.
talk about it. I never hear anything
There's
about it. That's the
millions of
thing.
people on it every
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
I get
It's
bored
great
with
for
it.
ideas, but beyond that,
Yeah.
I find it's only good when you need it. I would
Yeah.
never go on it every day.
Right,
You know?
no.
I wouldn't expect
There
you
was
to.
a time, though, Mahler.
still
You and
use
I were on it
sometimes.
every day.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn
But
right.
what were
we
you doing? You're
and my
making
boards
pins,
were.
making boards?
How great
Sure.
were my
Your
boards?
boards were unreal. I go to your boards to get ideas for my boards.
Yeah.
You know?
You were
boards were
really,
you
that was a
building?
short period of time, but you were really into your Pinterest at that time.
We
Damn
loved
right.
Pinterest.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
amazing. Anything you could possibly imagine, it was there.
And this time of year with like Christmas decorations,
Sure.
I would have been all over
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
my-
So that's what your boards were. You had like festive boards, and then
Oh, yeah.
and it was just what it was stuff you wanted to buy.
My
It was-
boards would have been like thriving and throbbing
yeah.
right now.
Yeah,
I'm telling
you
you
would
right
want
now.
you would want
gross.
his boards.
No, I don't want that.
Yeah, no.
Well, this time last year I got scammed out of 2 wreaths that I bought off of some
That sounds
stupid
about right. Yeah.
website. It never got.
Those are the 2 reasons I told you to get.
Yeah. The two of you teamed up for that one. Yeah. Brady and I
kept
just sat back and
waiting and
watched.
waiting.
It's so bad. The
Yeah.
things that you,
Yep.
the times that you've been scammed, Jenny, the necklace
I
you bought with the
know.
giant R.
Yeah.
The,
There's
like-
that, and I bought the whole hip weight thingy.
I want
That never
everybody
came.
listening right now that if the world ends because of a cyber attack, it's Jenny and I.
Yes, absolutely it is.
100%. It really, really is.
We've opened up the border.
Just convinced everything's just stuck at the border. It should be here soon,
The
though.
funny thing is, Brady and I watch it. It is so unbelievably preventable.
Yes, and predictable.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh God.
Yeah.
But at least we don't fight you guys on it. We
Right?
believe it. We
Yeah.
know
It
it.
is
Yeah.
what it
Now
is.
you fought with this email thing. You
Well,
fought us for
I
years.
still think the IT department in our
Oh my
company.
God.
Yes, they are out to get you.
Yes.
They definitely are
You
out
are
to
a
get you.
hazard
Yes.
to the company.
I don't even know if we have an IT company. I've yet to meet them.
It's like if there was a hole in the roof, and you're like, oh, they're just trying to block the hole in the roof. Yes, they are. They're focusing their attention on the hole in the roof that is leaking water.
But the difference is I didn't hire the guys fixing the hole in the roof. All of a sudden, just a couple guys are on the
Yeah.
hole of the roof
Yes.
trying to fix it. I'm like, where are they from?
Right.
Can I trust them?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
But you're the
Who
hole.
hired you? You know,
They're
that's what we'd be.
our IT department.
Wait a sec. I'm the hole?
You're the hole in the roof.
I thought I was down on the living room
No.
floor, like looking up.
All of us are getting wet because of you.
You
The
didn't get
hole
the
in the
metaphor.
roof.
So I'm not sitting on the couch getting rained
You were
on.
not.
No,
No,
no.
no.
You are the rain.
Or am I the hole in
You're the
Jenny's
hole in
rain?
the roof.
Can I be the
there
umbrella?
You go.
Oh my God.
I wish you could be the
Yes,
umbrella, but you're
we're
not.
trying to make you the umbrella.
I feel like Jenny and I would be in the living room going, let's
Yeah.
go to the kitchen. It's too wet in here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
So as you can tell by the 3 male voices this morning, Jenny's not here.
Right.
Oh my God, I wish she was here because
Yeah.
I have a romantic story.
Oh.
And it's just going to be lost on you two.
What do you mean? Why? We love romance. Let's get
Well,
romantic,
yeah.
boys.
I don't know. You guys find holes in everything. And
Well, I don't know that that's us.
I
don't
just
think we
wanted-
do
That
that.
doesn't feel like
I
us.
want it to be all lovey-dovey in here.
I'm feeling very
Yeah,
lovey-dovey.
let's get lovey.
Are you?
and
Oh,
dovey.
sure.
Tell Brady you love him.
No, I'm not going to do that.
I love you, Rush.
Okay.
See? He's not lovey-dovey.
Wait, why aren't you lovey-dovey? We're doing a lovey-dovey segment. You got to be
Yeah.
lovey-dovey. Come
So
on, man.
much love in the room. I can feel it.
Just not
That's
directed
nice.
at me, apparently.
Well,
Say it, Rush.
no,
Come
I'm
on.
not
Say
going
it
to.
one
Now, see, it doesn't mean anything when it's coerced like this.
Yeah, it does.
It has to be. It
I'll
has to be
take it.
genuine.
Yeah, no, I've talked to my therapist. It means
Yes,
everything
it
to
still
me.
means. Yeah, it still means something.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's also very funny. This story, I want you to also picture. This is a true story I'm about to share with you.
Okay.
But also picture the man in this story is Brady Jones.
Okay,
God.
all right.
All right.
Like,
Okay.
this is something that would have happened to you.
Okay, fair enough.
In fact, I don't disagree that this didn't happen.
Like
to
it.
you.
Okay. All right. I
Somewhere
can't wait to
along
hear
the
it.
way, okay? Here's how it went. Back in 2016, I'm not good with math. That's at least 10 years ago.
Sure.
No, but okay.
but-
Yeah.
What is it? 7?
7 years.
7
yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Okay. A 22-year-old woman in New York called the cops
Oh no.
when she came home and found a guy sleeping on her couch.
Okay,
God.
sure.
See,
yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this could be
okay,
Brady.
all
yeah.
right.
Uh-huh, yeah.
I'm with you.
It's not you. It's
No.
not you though, right? Turned out he'd been drinking.
Yeah.
Brady.
Okay. On
yeah.
brand.
Yeah.
Got it.
He tried to walk to a friend's place.
Uh-huh.
Oh, boy.
Went to the wrong place.
Oh, no.
Walked into the wrong house.
Okay. Yeah.
And passed out.
Sure.
It happens.
Yeah.
It does happen.
Now, he got arrested, but she
Oh.
eventually dropped the charges when she found out what happened.
Well, okay.
So I guess she heard that story, wandered, went to a friend's house, passed out, yada, 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 okay? So he showed up at her doorstep with flowers like next day or later that
Wow,
week to
that's really nice.
apologize.
That's very nice.
To apologize.
Good for him.
And he ended up meeting her parents because her parents were there.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Right? Then they started talking.
Uh-huh.
And then these two became friends.
Oh.
And now 7 years later,
boy.
they're
Come
married.
Oh, how
That's
about that?
awesome.
They got married,
Yeah.
and they just had their first kid 6
Oh,
months
wow.
ago.
That's amazing. I
Uh-huh.
bet the speeches at that wedding were fantastic.
I'm sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Like his best man is just ripping into him.
Like if you weren't married right
Yeah.
now, if we didn't know your love
Sure.
story, this could have been
that
your
could
love
have
Yeah.
story.
been it. That is awesome.
Yeah.
And by the way, I've heard of that happening multiple times.
Sure.
What?
People going into the wrong house
Yeah.
or something. Yeah. In
And
fact,
marrying and
You,
having
you,
kids.
you- last time you went away, you were with,
was
with
at
a bunch of friends, and one of your buddies did this.
Exactly. It was on a golf course, and we were
Yeah.
staying on the course. It was like a whole bunch of like identical cottages, and one of my buddies, late at night, went into the wrong cottage, hopped in bed with another dude, slept the whole night there.
And now they're married.
And now they're married and
Wonderful.
they're expecting a kid. Yeah.
Very nice.
No, just, sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
So I think it's wonderful and everything like that. I'm going to pull a Russia and maybe poke one hole in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I would have showed up to her house with flowers.
It's a gutsy move. Like, it worked out,
Because
and that's
after
great.
you were arrested,
Yeah.
I wonder if the flowers were specifically for her, or if they were like a family, like, hey guys, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I think they were for her.
No,
Like,
they were for her.
Yeah. Like
in a romantic way, or
I
was
think it was in an apologetic way.
Yeah, exactly.
But
But if you were arrested, I think I'd stay clear from that
yeah,
house.
like I mean, it worked out, but
Yeah.
it could have gone either way. That's
Yeah.
a really
She
gutsy
could have
move.
called the cops
totally
again.
and said he is stalking me.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure, but I guess he did it in a way that was polite. I could see what he's like. Imagine that guilt, right? You'd wake up in the wrong house and you'd just be in pure panic. It's not a conscious decision he made.
You'd have horrible guilt, but
Yeah.
you also have an arrest behind you.
Yeah,
Like,
I better stay away from this poor woman.
I get why they would call the cops on him, but I don't think they should have
Now,
arrested
the other
guy.
thing is, okay, was this an apartment or is it a house?
It just says New York City. I don't know.
If it was an apartment, I do kind of get it because obviously they
all
live
look the
near
same?
each other.
Yeah.
And if they live in the same building and they're on the same floor,
Yeah.
it's really awkward if you
Okay.
don't do something.
Sure.
So I can see why he did this. Like if this was across town,
Right.
and he just went out of his way to do this,
I
then
think
that's
Rush,
even worse.
It says here walked into the wrong house.
Gotcha.
So I don't think it was
well,
an
again,
apartment.
maybe he's next door. Like
Yeah.
I don't think it
or
was
in
a
the
completely
neighborhood,
different
or
borough.
probably a friend's house, more likely.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to dig too deep because maybe we'll find out other things that they knew each other way back in the day.
Yeah.
or they
Yeah,
lived
yeah, yeah.
And this is
next
just a
door to
fake
each other.
story.
And,
No,
Yeah.
this is totally real. This definitely happens. I think that's a great story.
Well, look, I want you and Sarah to stay together
Sure,
forever. Have-
absolutely,
Have
yeah.
a boatload of kids and just happiness for a
Sure,
lifetime. You
sure.
know that.
Sure.
But if not,
If you guys break up
Yeah.
and you go on a drunken bender because you're upset by
Sure.
it, and this all happens to you, I love it.
Just start just checking random doorknobs, you know?
yeah, see what happens.
Yeah, it's fate. It was meant to be.
And then some
Yeah.
morning show in Utah is going to talk about
Exactly.
you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then when
Yeah.
she wakes me up because I'm drunk on her couch, I'll be like, no, wait, this is fate. I'm supposed to marry you.
I'm going to
We're
give
gonna
you
have
flowers in a
kids."
few days.
Yeah.
Because I'm coming back.
Are those sirens?
This is not playing well at
yeah,
all.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
All right, it's that time of the week where we play this fun game.
Let's get to know the morning hot tub just a little bit better. Now it's time for POV of the TUB on the morning hot tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
All right, every week we get a point of view on something that, well, nobody really cares about.
right, yeah.
Right.
But why not share it with the world, right? We have a radio show.
Sure.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Just announced, people are going crazy online. Anybody in my feed, anyway. New Kids on the Block announced a summer tour next year.
So fun.
2024. And opening for the New Kids, Paula Abdul.
That is so fun.
Yeah.
I love this so much. Yeah.
And if you care to, there's a third DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah.
I feel like
He's
he's
also
at
on there.
every
That's so
90s
cool.
tour
Oh,
ever.
yeah.
He's always there.
Yeah.
MC Scat Cat was not available, apparently. Which is too bad.
That's who sang with Paula Abdul on one song.
Opposites attract.
Yeah, that's correct. Very good, Rush.
Scat Cat was his name?
MC Scat Cat.
That's a tough name.
It is.
That's
yeah.
not great.
And he picked it.
Yeah, that's okay.
So, I mean, people are already saying the New Kids tour with Paula will sell out instantly.
I would think.
So we thought, what would be a fun 90s / early 2000s tour
Right.
that you would want to see? If you could put the bill together of two amazing artists from that time frame, who would you want to see on the same stage? And we're going to go around the room and get our POVs. Am I starting?
Yeah,
That's how it
Okay.
works, yeah.
I never got to see them live. I think they would stink, but I would still like to see
Sure, I
them
get
live.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the headliner on the show would be the Spice Girls.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
It would be awful. I know.
Sure.
I know that.
Yeah.
It probably
Yeah, I
would
get
be.
that.
It would be.
Yeah.
I
Have
get
you
that.
seen videos of them actually singing live?
Yeah.
Not good.
Not
Not
great.
good.
But still, I feel like the whole, just the show of it, the performance, there's going to be fireworks. It's going to be a
Sure.
whole thing.
Be a
Everybody's
good
going to be so
show.
excited
Yeah.
to be there. I think that's a good show.
That's a good show.
And I don't want to be in the audience with that vibe,
Of course.
obviously.
Yeah.
And so I thought, who could open for the Spice Girls? So random. Just a band that I liked, and they only had like 2 hits.
Yeah.
All Saints.
Really? Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
I loved All
Yeah.
Saints.
I didn't even
Oh,
really
you
know
went with this one?
Well, what about Never Ever, Brady? Come
Yeah,
on.
Never Ever is the
I
greatest.
chose Pure Shores.
Did you?
Oh, you picked it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I loved Never Ever so much.
Have you ever listened to Never Ever recently?
No.
She talks for an hour and a
she
half.
ta-
with
yeah.
the song
Oh,
She
she
talks
does.
for the
That's
first
right.
minute.
Yeah.
And doesn't get to the point.
No.
Need to know.
Oh my God.
It's just like, come on. She just keeps
One day we'll
talking.
do a segment on the show just for that
Okay.
because it's a funny bit
Yeah.
of her just talking.
Just
Yes.
chatting. All right.
And then so people online
I
make fun
forgot
of it,
about
and the
that.
other girls are in the background like looking around like, can we sing at any point?
Please.
It's like a whole monologue.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we'll play it soon and do that
Okay,
on the
all
show.
right,
funny.
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
so All Saints opening up for Spice Girls. Rush your POV.
That's a good one. Like half the show's good. I show up late, but it's good.
Yeah.
I do that. All right. So the bands I chose, I just had to pick bands from that time that I haven't seen that I would want to see.
Right.
You guys will all say, "Who? Rush? That's really lame. Why would
Yeah.
you do this? You're
Yeah,
wasting
100%.
the,
You
you're
nailed
ruining
it.
the feature."
I would not say that.
You will. So we'll go with the headlining band first, I suppose. Even though both of them are probably bands that, unless they're small venues, are opening acts. So one of my favorite albums of all time was the Refreshments, Fizzy, Fuzzy, Big and Buzzy. So I would go see the Refreshments because I've never seen them and I wish I could.
I saw them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, the closest I can see is Roger Klein and the Pacemakers, but
Oh, God.
yeah.
What is happening?
What are you even saying?
Can you turn this up for a sec so people
don't
These
have
are the
want to?
refreshers?
The Refreshments.
Oh.
Yeah. Great song.
Oh, I know this song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would this be the only song I would know?
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
The rest of the stuff it's sort of southern late 90s rock, but it's good
Okay.
stuff.
To put this into context, on YouTube, this is the only song they have that's a million views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Everything
was
else
their
is
one and
below.
only hit.
It was
Yeah.
their only hit.
Okay.
And so the other, I guess the band that would probably open for them, even though, again, you could switch, another band that I wish I had seen live, never had a chance to, but they still tour, Better Than Ezra.
Oh, yeah. They still tour.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, I know this song
Yeah.
too. Okay, I'm not making fun of you.
No.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit making fun of you. Of any bands at all in the entire generation,
Yeah.
you're going with Better Than Ezra?
Yeah, but if I have to go with bands that I like
it's
from
solid.
that time
Yeah.
that I haven't seen.
Yeah, but you can do this. You can see them. Go to whatever small venue you got closest to your house. They will be there at some point.
but not together, Brady.
Yeah.
It has to be a
Alright.
double
Yeah.
bill.
Good.
All right, Jenny, your POV.
Well, it was easy for me when I thought we could pick people who are dead because I would have picked Tupac and TLC. That would have been awesome
okay.
to
Okay.
see live. So I had to go with, I just went with like who was I absolutely obsessed with in the 90s and early 2000s. And obviously opening for my main guy would be Mariah Carey. And I've seen her
Mariah's
live.
the headliner?
No,
Oh.
Mariah's opening.
Wow.
In
Yeah.
what world is
Yeah.
that happening?
Yeah.
Good
I'll
luck.
tell you
Yeah,
this
seriously.
world. This world only because we know Mariah can't sing the way that she used to.
Yes, she can.
No, she can't. Her voice
right.
is not the same.
And so when you tell her she's opening and she says, no, darling, why? And you say, because you can't sing like you
well,
used
we
to.
saw her live, Mahler, and her energy was like it was.
Yeah, but that's a Mariah Carey
Okay, if you
contest.
guys think that she's going to say no, just wait until you see who she's opening for.
Who's
It's
who's
going to be a
Mariah
big
Carey
time no.
opening for?
Eminem.
Oh my God.
Why they hate each other, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah,
I just
that's
realized
not
that.
happening. No.
I was just picking.
But Eminem's a great choice,
yeah,
by the
I'd
way.
love to see
Fantastic
Eminem
choice.
live. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But-
I would have said Whitney Houston instead of Mariah Carey, but again, dead.
I don't know, like all
Unfortunately.
our listeners are going like Eminem or go to Better Than Ezra.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, I don't know.
I don't know. See, I told you to say I was reading the feature. You just waited till Jenny's turn to do it.
All right, Brady Jones, wrap up POV. What do you got?
Yeah, the 90s. I mean, I was born in 91. So 90s
Yeah.
was like, it would have to be like towards the end of the 90s, early 2000s. And I have two older sisters, and I was obsessed with these two bands. I've had the pleasure to see both of them multiple times, but I would, anytime they're in town, I absolutely have to see them because they're just fantastic. So who do I want to say? I'll say the opener is going to be Green Day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
good choice.
Because every time I've seen them live,
They're good.
it's insane. You
Yeah,
leave
they're really
buzzing,
good.
right?
Yeah.
It feels it's so good. And then the headliner, I mean, it has to be, and it's cool because they've toured before together. It's got to be Blink.
Oh, yeah. Blink 182.
Blink 182 and Green Day on
They
a
have
double
toured
bill.
together, yeah.
Exactly. And I've seen them individually, haven't seen them together. I know they're buddies. It would be so cool to see them in
Yeah.
2023. And I saw Blink, their last tour, just a few months ago. Amazing. It
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
so
I'd
good.
also- yeah.
And Green Day, still amazing in 2023.
I'd also love to see Our Lady Peace live. I loved
yeah.
them in the
Okay.
90s.
Oh, yeah.
Love
Yep.
them.
My brother-in-law has seen Our Lady Peace over 20 times.
That is
Really? Yeah.
so many times.
Yeah.
Okay, they're that good live?
Well,
Or
he
he just loves them
Yeah.
that much. Okay.
Yeah. Well, not bad, everybody.
bad. It's a lot of fun.
Congrats, Jenny, Brady, and me.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
choices.
Absolutely.
He's saying I ruined the feature.
Yes. And congrats to Better Than
As
Ezra
usual.
for getting their first radio shout out this
Hey.
decade. That's exciting.
Thanks, guys.
No, Rush, I would go with you,
That's a
buddy.
good- it's a
I'd
good
have your
joke.
back.
Yeah.
So long as also on the bill is Dishwalla.
There you go.
We got to get Dishwalla
Sure.
on there.
Don't- I-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah?
totally.
What? Why don't you guys like Dishwalla?
I don't know
know
what
a
that is.
song.
Maybe Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Huh?
And Stroke
Okay.
9.
Sure. And Scat Cat.
MC Scat Cat,
Oh,
Brady.
sorry.
Get it
Okay.
right.
All right.
It's a POV of the TUB. Oh, Rush and I could be here all day.
I know. Yeah.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Next guest is a celebrity. That's why they're on radio and not TV. Pretend you like them.
Oh, yeah. Matthew Perry from Friends is on the phone lines this morning with us. Of course, the last season of Friends. Very sad.
Very sad. It's going to be sad to see it go. I don't know what I'm going to do Thursdays now. I really look forward to it, you know?
But we can talk about Friends a little bit. We want to talk about our Ottawa Sens.
It's a big day.
fan.
Big
Matthew
day.
Perry, a big fan of your home team, the Ottawa Sens. Matthew, welcome to the show. You must be proud of the guys.
Yeah, I'm really proud of them. You know, I mean, they were two minutes away from going to the finals last year. So
Yeah.
I think they're a great team. I think they were my favorite team the year they only won 6 games. So they're certainly my favorite team now that they're doing so well. And I don't think they've lost any of their guys. So
No.
correct me if I'm wrong, but that's a great sign. So.
Yeah.
Arvidsson's gone to Vancouver. Other than that, that's it.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, everybody. Char looked great, and I love Alfredson. I think he's a great player, and I think maybe this time in the playoffs he can really truly lead them all the way.
No, obviously, I guess you go and check them out when they're in Anaheim, right?
Yeah, I'll come when they're playing Anaheim, and they'll have a game against the Kings, I think.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
And if they do make. If they do go deep in the playoffs and I'm not working, I'm just going to follow them around this year.
So when you were growing up, obviously the Sens weren't around then. Who did you cheer for?
I was a Kings fan because my father lived in Los Angeles, so I was a big Kings fan
Okay.
back then. And I didn't like Montreal just because they won too much.
Right.
And
And you have to hate Toronto, right?
Yeah, well, I didn't hate Toronto, but I was just never that big a fan. I was a Kings fan, so I had a big year in '93 when they made the finals.
Well, they had some rough uniforms when you were a kid then, the purple and gold.
Oh, yeah, you tried to rise above it. But, as a little kid, it helped me that they were bright colors so I could follow them around.
So you never make it back up to Ottawa. I mean, obviously you were born here many moons ago, not to date you or anything, but I remember you were here about 5 years ago. You hung around tramps down in the market a lot.
Well, I got a bunch of friends there that I grew up with who are still there. David Shepard and the Murray brothers and some other people. So I really like hanging out with them. So I get back there as much as I can. But my time has been I've been rather busy, pretending to be Chandler for the last 10 years.
Well, yeah, I haven't heard of this show. What's that about? What's going on with that?
It's just about 6 friends that drink coffee and it's not a bad show. You should check it out.
Do you think it'll go somewhere?
We're hoping. I mean, some people seem to enjoy it.
All right. Well, you're wrapping up in May. Are you sort of sad by this news?
It's kind of a bittersweet feeling, I mean, we are definitely sad. We're not really thinking about it, but there'll be a lot of tears on the last night, that's for sure. And as we start to hear about the storylines coming down the pike about what's going to happen with these guys, it does get really sad, but it's a good length of time. It's a nice round number, 10 years, and
yeah.
I'm looking forward to doing some more dramatic stuff and playing some different characters. And I did a few episodes of West Wing last year, and I'll be doing another one, shooting another one of those next week. So that's kind of rewarding.
So you don't think you're going to be reprising the role of Chandler on Matt LeBlanc's show?
If he asks me, I'll come over and help him out for a week. Sure.
Cool.
Well,
but they got to pay me whatever they pay him.
Of course.
Well, the last thing before we let you go here, Matthew, I understand. I was just reading you're doing some sort of celebrity poker thing.
Yeah, a buddy of mine
cool.
is doing for charity, for a whole bunch of different charities, a Hold'em tournament in Vegas. So, schedule permitting, I'm going to head down there and.
Are you a half decent poker player?
I'm okay. The tournament is a Hold'em tournament, so that's not my best game because you really have to know the odds and the percentages. But I have a weekly poker game.
So, as a gambling man going full circle, are you putting maybe one episode paycheck on the Sens this year?
Well, let's wait and see. I'm not really a gambler of that substantial amount.
All right.
Well, best of luck, buddy, and we appreciate you calling in and spending 5 minutes with us, man.
Okay, well, go Senators. I hope they save a little bit for the playoffs. And, I would easily take a second place in the East as opposed to first for them to, if they need to rest a little bit so they can go all the way.
But how much closer could it have been last year, the fact that you could have been seeing a lot of the playoff games right in your hometown,
Yeah, well, I was in London at the time. So I was watching these games at midnight and 1 o'clock in the morning and just screaming.
But you're one of the few celebs that are really into hockey, though, right?
Well, there's a lot of us Canadians that down here that like hockey, but I have a sycophantic kind of relationship with the Senators because it's such a small town comparatively to where I live now, and there was no team. And now there is, and they're great. So,
but that's it. You've got to explain to a lot of your friends down there that you don't have to call it ice hockey, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess the reason we knew you were a Sens fan, I think for me anyway, it was the whole 9 yards when you had the T-shirt on. That was your choice, obviously, right?
Yeah, it was my choice. I wish I had worn a black Senators T-shirt so I didn't look so fat.
All right, buddy. Well, get back to work. Say hi to the gang for us, and it must be a thrill every day kissing Courtney Cox.
It's not bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Good luck, man. Thanks for calling in.
If you like what you just heard, tell someone. They can listen to the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady wherever podcasts are found. And if you didn't like what you heard, that's cool. Cool. All right, yeah.